Yeah. Okay, welcome everybody. We're going to start the second half of Module 1, and I got my screen pulled up here right away just because all these buttons are new to me, which is kind of fun, but also I wanted to make sure I knew how to share my screen. So this is where we left off last time, was after Dan Bell's video and the discussion. If you didn't miss that, you guys, this is so easy, and you can walk through it yourself, or you can go back and you can watch Kelly's tutorial, and she walked through the first half of this Module 1. Otherwise, I'm just going to show you too that this is on your Office in Motion here. If you go over to the Training tab, which is clear over to the right, and you go down to getting started as a new health coach, and you click on that, whether you've been a coach for 40 years or today's your first day, you all go here, okay? Getting started as a new health coach. Then it opens up this page, and then all I did was press right here, getting started, okay? And it takes you to Module 1, and you can fill out your name and all this stuff, and it walks you right through it step by step. So just so you know where to find it. But I'm going to skip to my next window that I already have open, and we're going to do the second half. And it starts with a video from Becca Tintor, and we're going to watch that together. And this is all about creating your contact list. So I love how this is all simplified, and it's all me quiet while you can watch it together. What? It's movie time. Don't get up.
My name is Becca Tintor, and I am a certified health coach. I'm also an integrated presidential director, and I'm excited to share with you today about how to build your list of candidates. So let's get started. First of all, we want to encourage you to really keep it simple. Our job is to assist you so that you'll see that you can have fun, you have time to do this, and that you can do it, that you can become competent. And we're going to show you how. So the first thing is to really think about who needs what we have to offer. Who is a candidate for Take Shape for Life? Well, pretty much everyone. People join our Optimal Health community for a variety of reasons. So let's share the trilogy with them, and then let them decide if they want to participate. But let's look at some ways people could benefit with being associated with Take Shape for Life. Their personal health, joining like-minded people, income, security, time, freedom, retirement, ongoing health habits, and learning those, basically having a cause to get our country healthy. You can see there's a lot of people that are looking for what we have, right? We want you to understand that you're doing someone a favor by sharing Take Shape for Life, and that they have more to gain by it than we do by sharing. So then we want to actually encourage you to focus on others and not on yourself. Take your eyes off of yourself and really think about how putting them into the model of Take Shape for Life can really assist them. You're doing someone a favor, again, and they have a lot more to gain by joining our Optimal Health community than you do by inviting them in. In other words, who is helping whom? Now, where do we find candidates? Well, everywhere. First, we want to start with the people that we know the most. Essentially, we're going to begin with the first 2 of our concentric circles. And later, you'll learn how to reach out and meet new people. And it's going to be fun, and we're going to learn as we go. Now, on average, we know over 600 people by their first name. This statistic came from Columbia University, and the amazing thing is, it means there's no limitation to the number of people that we can help. We want you to really think about your sphere of influence, okay? The people that are looking for what we have, and the fact that each of them also know about 600 people by their name. And so they're going to lead you to some additional people. Now, who do you want to share Take Shape for Life with? We want you to go through this exercise very much like a free association and not prejudge anyone. Have you begun to add names to your list, the contact list that's located in your business guidebook? It's okay. If not, go ahead and get out your business guidebook or download the contact worksheet, and let's get started by putting names on that list. There's 2 major activities that we do as health coaches. We acquire clients, and we sponsor health coaches. And when you're developing your list, it's important to remember that candidates can fall into these 2 areas. So we don't want you to limit. Don't worry about how well you know somebody or how you might approach them. That's something that we're going to work on later and that your business coach will assist you with. For now, just complete the exercises and write down a list of all the people that you know. Again, remember to have free association and not to prejudge. And then we've given you a good acronym there to sort of brainstorm with: friends, relatives, or people that you recreate with, associates, neighbors, and children. Check the first 10 candidates that you want to connect with and review those names with your business coach and keep adding to your list. That's really how we're going to change the health of our country. And you're going to have fun going through this as well. Now, how many people can you really help? I want you to think about people in your neighborhood, family and friends, coworkers, people that come from your children's school or sports activities, maybe a church or a temple, social media, the gym. You know, I know a lot of the people pictured here or have met them, and the neat thing is they come from all walks of life, and you can see that they've all been able to create health by going through the program. Now we want you to look at this picture. How many people can you really help? When you take a look at people who might be looking for the business and the coaching aspect of Take Shape for Life, that opens up a whole different category. Now you might be looking at people who are entrepreneurs, healthcare professionals, fitness professionals or personal trainers, teachers or coaches, real estate professionals, and other business owners. I was a school teacher when I got started, and this has been an amazing vehicle for assisting people with their health. And so hopefully you think the same thing. Now we want to have you go through your closest associations. See, when you put those names on that list, you're going to kind of see that there will be people to share with now and people to share with soon. The people you share with now are the ones that you have a relationship with, already started. Maybe people that you've dieted with in the past, exercise partners, close family members, friends, someone that has a medical concern in your life that you feel like you could bring it up to them out of concern. One of my great examples is I had a running partner for years, and we would always talk about health, make goals, run together, be frustrated about our weight and the lack of progress. And when I got started as a health coach, it was really easy to call her up and say, hey, I know we haven't caught up for a little bit, but I wanted to share with you, that I've been able to get healthy. And have you been able to reach the goals that we were always working on? No? Well, I found a program that's amazing, and now I'm helping other people get healthy as well. Would you like to hear a little bit about what I've been up to? It's something as simple as that kind of a conversation. You reach out right now because you already have the relationship and ask them if they're interested. And then if they are, we're going to show you what to do with it next. The people you want to share with soon are all the rest of your potential candidates. You're going to want to create the relationships first, though, to share with them. And so those are people that maybe you see all the time at the grocery store or you interact with at your job but not closely. Maybe people you go to church with but you only say a casual hello. You don't have as much of a relationship yet. Those are people that you really want to be intentional with without an agenda. So the goal is not to get them to do something. The goal is to build relationship to see if they're interested in what you have. Some of the ways that we've done that is to comment on their life on Facebook, meet them for coffee. We've had families or couples over for dinner or gone out to dinner, or call someone that you haven't spoken to for a while and just catch up. Again, no agenda, just hear what's going on in their life. They're quite likely to ask you what you've been up to. And then you can share just briefly what you've been doing. If there's an interest, it goes further. If not, you just made a connection. And so that's been a really powerful way, I know for me personally, to be able to reach the people that are outside of my closest spheres of influence. Now, we really want to encourage you to get into action. So the first thing we're going to have you do is learn a simple way to approach a candidate. The second thing is to learn how to get someone on the phone, Zoom, or face-to-face with your business coach. So the great thing is we're actually going to do on-the-job training with you. It's going to be fun. It's going to keep it simple for you and really give third-party credibility to what we do. So by the end of 30 days, you should be able to effectively approach a candidate and present on your own. The goal is that we not do it for you forever, but really that we transition it so that you're then able to take over with confidence and competency, which is going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so let's talk about utilizing three-way calls. We talked about deciding who the top 10 people were on your candidate, top 10 candidates were, and then working with your business coach to connect with them, right? So don't wait to be perfect. It's best just to get into action. You're going to learn on the job. By the time you've done, 5 or 10 calls, you're going to feel like you've really gotten the hang of things, and it's going to get so much easier. So utilize your business coach. Remember, you and the candidate already have a trust relationship. They're a family member, friend, or coworker, someone like that. And you and your business coach already have a trust and respect relationship. Most likely they've coached you on program, and so they've been trustworthy there. And then the respect is you understand they've been in the business longer, they have more experience, and they're qualified to do this with you. Now, the candidate and your business coach haven't met each other most likely. So what that will be is a respect relationship based on how you set up the call. And when you first introduce them to say, this is my friend from high school, we have this great relationship, and business coach, this is someone who's been helping lots of people and was able to help me with my journey, and I'm excited for them to help me share the program with you. So you're building that credibility, as well as your business coach will bring that into the conversation as well. So inviting someone to a three-way call, really start with your top 10 candidates from your contact list. It's that simple. Then call each person and ask them if they're interested in exploring what you've been doing to get healthy. I just gave you that example with my running partner, and it worked great. And then if they say no, which is truly a not now, you're just going to ask them if you can keep them in mind, add them to your newsletter list with permission so that they're getting that gentle touch. You'll probably see them around or be on social media and contacting them. And that way they can refer people to you if they're not ready, or they might be ready in just a little bit more time. If they are a yes, you're going to schedule that three-way call with your business coach within 1 to 2 days. We like to keep that close in because when someone's ready to hear about health, we don't want to delay sharing with them. Okay, what do you do when people say yes? This is so exciting. Really, you're going to schedule a time to connect with your candidate and your business coach, and they're going to be able to walk you through what it looks like to share our program. Your business coach is going to lead the first 1 to 5 calls, and the reason there's a range is because some people by the 3rd call are going to feel confident taking over and doing some of the call themselves, and some people will need to hear a few more calls first. So you and your business coach will decide when you're ready to start taking over, but the goal is for you to do those calls independently once you've been trained. You're going to learn the art of asking questions. Most new coaches will overshare, give too much information, not quite ask enough questions. When you hear your business coach do the art of asking questions, you'll be amazed at how the trust gets built so quickly between the candidate and you and your business coach, because they're going to feel like they're being heard and that you're truly interested in what is best for them. Your job is to take good notes while this call is going on, and then to debrief with your business coach directly after the call, because the debrief is where the transfer of competency happens, and you're going to want that to take place as quickly as possible. Now, your next step is, if they're ready, your business coach will help you get them started. So the goal is that we will help you go through the first couple steps with each of your first few people so that you're really understanding that. If they aren't ready yet, though, place them in your follow-up folder and create a follow-up schedule to stay connected. And that way you stay professional, they can reach out when they're ready, and the relationship stays intact. Continue making calls. So then make a plan to systematically call the people on your contact worksheet. And this is something that you'll do based on your time schedule and discussing it with your business coach. But we recommend consistently throughout the week so that people don't get left behind or forgotten, and so that you get comfortable and competent in doing these calls. And then continue to add names to your list. It's organic. You'll think of someone who will make you think of someone who'll make you think of someone, and then you'll interact with someone out and about who will then go on your list. So the list will be growing for probably the life of your coaching career. Build momentum. Your business coach can guide you to use social media and other tools to spread the word. Stay consistent in your own journey. That's really part of what this is with the accountability and being an example. And then keep building those authentic relationships. So make connections when you're out and about. Start attending more social events. Wear healthy and fit-looking attire. You know, if you've lost 40 pounds, put away the old baggy sweatshirts that you used to wear and let people see your progress. Make healthy choices while you're out and about so people see that you're making a lifestyle change, that you're not doing something that was short-term but long-term. And then talk health and optimism. People love to see people that are positive and excited about the things going on in their lives. People are looking for that. They're hungry for that. And then be prepared to mention take shape when you're talking to people. When people ask me why I look healthy or what I've been up to, I love to share, oh my goodness, you know, I was struggling in my health, and now I found a program that has really helped me transition into a healthy lifestyle. And now I'm getting to assist other people. You know, do you know anybody who's frustrated with their weight or struggling with their energy? And maybe it will lead to a conversation. Here's a quick note though. If a conversation comes up in a social circumstance, I almost always say, well, you know, I'd love to chat with you to see if I could help you. What would work best usually is for me to just give you a call later today or tomorrow morning when we have time. That way we don't get interrupted, because I really want to ask some questions and hear about your goals. And that way you're not in the middle of a party or trying to leave church with your kids, and you start this great, powerful, impactful conversation with someone and then get interrupted partway through. And then social media is going to be a powerful tool. So one option is to change your profile picture to your before and after, or before and during if you're still in progress, which many coaches are. If you have your own, that would be best, but you're welcome to borrow the ones that are shown on a certain website, and your business coach can let you know about those, because those are compliance approved. And then start posting about health related topics. What I love about this is I really get to offer value to not only my clients, future health coaches, but just the people in my life get to see a lot of value in that. And do this only when you're prepared. What you don't want is people reaching out for help left and right and you don't have the time to respond to them. So just connect with your business coach before you start that. All right, let's go through the 3 easy steps real quickly as we close up. Make your contact list. Offer the trilogy to everyone. And remember, the trilogy is healthy body, mind, and finances. So you will not have trouble thinking of people that could benefit from any of those 3 categories. And then number 3, set up 3-way calls with your health coach to learn how to share our offer so that you get competent and confident quickly and can really enjoy what we do as health coaches. Thanks for taking the time to watch this today.
Okay, I love how simple that is. You guys are still really small, but I think this is good for me to watch too, because it makes me feel more confident bringing in and offering to clients or other people to the full trilogy of being a health coach, because now I feel like we have a very easy, simple way for them to walk through step by step, and I can do it with them. They can do it by themselves, depending on their, tech level or whatever. But I hope, that's another hope of mine too, that to show you guys how simple this is and that the company has really come together and we're all doing the same thing. So, which is very cool. And for me too, I've started doing these, but I haven't finished them because the videos weren't working for me. And I said, I'll come back to it. So even though this is very simple to do on your own, it's kind of nice to set a time, sit down and just do it. And it's more fun to do it together. Okay, so we watched that one, and this next one, Becca did a great job, but it's everything that we've always done on the FISC team, and so it's nothing new to us. It's just making it very simple to show other people. This one's a shorter one, and it's about who you are going to tell, so it helps the new coach feel confident in who they're going to share this with.
Hi, I'm Amber Smithson, Certified Health Coach and Presidential Director with Take Shape for Life. So you know what you're excited about. Now who are you going to tell? So the first thing you want to think of is, who do you know who lives in the United States, and do you like them? Those are the people who you're going to want to tell about these exciting things that are happening in your life right now. So just take a minute and write down 10 names. Just 10 names of people who you like and they live in this country. And pause this video right now and then come back. Okay, so you have 10 names now. Now look at this list. Did you write down people who need to lose weight? Did you write down people who you thought maybe they could afford this program? Or did you just write down 10 people of anyone you like? So really watch that prejudging that we all do it, right? Or if you start going to the place of who would want to be a client, don't turn into that guy who sells you stuff, right? That's what we don't want. We don't want to be salespeople. We're just spreading the word of this awesome program that has blessed our lives and of the lives of the people in our teams. So if you're only thinking about who would be clients, really that'll be your red flag. Go, wait, I'm supposed to share this with everyone. So clients will come when they're ready. Don't worry. As you're sharing your story, as you're getting the word out, and just really not prejudging anyone, clients are going to come. This program is awesome. Lots of people are going to want to come on as clients. We're not even worried about that. But when we're focused on that, that's your red flag. Let me ask you this. If I were to give you $100 for every person that you shared your story with, how many more people would you put on this list? So really, and think about all the lives that have changed. With the prejudging, what if my mom, who's my health coach, what if she had never offered Take Shape for Life to me? Or other people who you think couldn't afford it. I had one client who, he said, I don't know how I'm going to afford this. And he made it happen. So just ask yourself a question. Who am I going to tell? And one other question is, how many people can I tell my story to today? So thanks for listening.
Bob. Okay, so again, same stuff we've always heard, right? It's nothing new, but it is kind of good to just hear it from someone else in another voice. And same for a new coach coming in. You know, it's that third party validation of someone else telling them the same thing that maybe you just told them, validating that, oh yeah, she told me to do that, or he told me to do that already. So if you click on, so we got through both these videos here, then you click on here, these are the contact sheet and a connections list. So, okay, so then you can just download these, I guess, if you click on here, and you can download those, which is really cool for them to be able to do that. And you just click here to close the window. Checks that off that you did it, because I don't know about you guys, but I like checklists, and I love to check things off my list that I did. And then it just tells them, like, this is stuff that they're getting to. It's talking about stuff they get in their coach kit. So it guides them back to that, which is really nice, and what to do next. And then you go down here and click this arrow, and then it says, how many people on average do we know by first name? You know what? Did you guys hear that in the first video? So then you take like a little quiz where you're paying attention. So I know, I listened, that it was 600. Then you submit your answer, and it says that. I thought it was 200. I didn't know it was 600. Okay, what is the best way to start sharing once you have created a contact list? I don't know if you guys can read these. Can you read them? Okay. I'm going to say pick up the phone and call people. Yeah, maybe. Let's see if I'm right. Yay! Okay, so that is correct. Okay, and then it gives you places where you can start typing in here, and it'll save your notes, which is cool. So you can go back and just have them all saved here. And social occasions that come up that you're going to be able, that just gets them thinking about what they're going to do. Okay, and then what are you going to say, and how will you say it? So this is the last part of Module 1. I think this is Jim.
Hi, my name is Jem Hacksmith, and I'm a certified health coach, fully integrated business coach, and global director with Take Shape for Life. And here you are, part of this amazing program. So how did you get here? Maybe it's because you had a wonderful health transformation for yourself. Or maybe it's because you wanted to align yourself with our mission and be part of our community of support in America. Maybe it's that you wanted to take part in the financial rewards of coaching. Maybe it's something else altogether. Whatever it is, chances are someone shared with you their story, and you felt their energy, and you decided to partner in. So everybody has a story. No matter where you've come from or what's been your experience, it's a great story. So we're going to help you today learn how to refine that story so you can share it with other people and roll this mission forward. So there are 3 important points when you're refining your story that you'll want to keep in mind. The first thing is you want to just share with a person where you were before Take Shape for Life. And then you want to share with them where you are currently, what your experience has been. And then you want to share with them what your vision is for the future. And that's as simple as it is. You want to try to keep it within 1 minute and just pack it full of energy. Now, you know when you first experienced this program that you felt excited, right? A lot of excitement. You don't want that to change now that you're a coach. Just always keep it fresh and authentic, just as if it's that you're sharing it for the first time with someone, because it is their first experience with the program, even though you may have shared your story over and over again. Also, you want to practice your story. Practice it in your mind and practice it with people who you're close to, maybe your business coach, just so that you get it comfortable and that when you have an opportunity to share, it just rolls easily off your tongue. And you also want to maybe do a little bit of mental preparation. Like every morning when you start your day, think about the people who you maybe plan to speak with today, or where you're going to go, and people who you may meet along the way. Think about those situations, how you could bring up the conversation and how you could begin sharing your experience with this program with them. Imagine it playing out in a very positive way. Mentally preparing yourself can really help set the stage for great success. And it's important that you expect to have success. If you're going into this feeling like, oh, no one's going to want to talk to me, no one's going to want to hear what I have to say, you're putting off that energy to people, and they sense that. And it tends to be exactly how you expect it to be. So expect success. So now I'm going to share my story with you so that you can notice how I go through and follow those 3 helpful tips. So here's my story. Alrighty, well, 5 years ago, I had some baby weight that I wanted to lose, and I was also struggling with a couple of other health issues. And I found this program through a friend. He had shared with me that he had recently lost 50 pounds, and he looked amazing. And I thought, I need to check this out. So I did some homework. I'm also a registered nurse, and I wanted to make sure this was a healthy program built on principles that were easily lived and maintained long-term. And I was really impressed by what I found. So I went ahead and used the program and had great results. I lost my baby weight, slimmed right down into my pre-pregnancy clothes. I got my blood sugars balanced and learned how to fuel my body correctly. And I was so excited about it that ever since then, I've been coaching others to have similar experiences and helping them to create the health that they want. And it has been rewarding on so many levels. So I love it, and that's what I do. So do you have anything in your health that you'd like to improve? I often will ask that question after I've shared my story, and that helps bring it around to be about the other person. It is about them and about what they want. And when we help them figure out what they want and then match what we have to what they need, that's when the magic happens. So I hope this has been helpful for you, and I hope that you'll partner with your business coach to refine your story and get ready to share it often with the people in your world. Thanks so much. Make it a great day. Bye-bye.
Okay, well, you can't help but love Jan. It was just easy peasy, and she's so smooth and calm and cool and collected. So she did a great job. Okay, so then there's this document, which is, hang on, I'm getting a call. Shh. Okay. To go over your story with, and you can click on this, and they can download the worksheet for that. So that's what that is, and you can look at these closer. And then again, it tells you where to go in the guidebook, you know, and how and what to do in practice and all that stuff. So I just think it just simplifies it so much. Are you developing your personal story? As you are developing your personal story, what should you include? Excitement, future, how much money, where you going, what you want for the person. I'm going to go with this one. What you want for the person you share your story with. Okay. Oh, so it was more than one answer. Oh man, I didn't read that close enough. Okay. So anyway, and then here's for their notes. And then they click on this, and it says that they get a certificate of completion. Ta-da! And that's just kind of fun, and they can print that off, and it just is kind of cool. And then you can put notes here, and you can save all these to your computer, which is cool, so you don't have to have all those paper trails. And then you click here when you're finished, and then you go back to the start and start with, and then we can go to module 2. So we will do that the next time we get together. But I mean, we don't have to do this together because it's very simple. But for those of you that want to get on and do that with us, because it just sets that time aside where you're like, oh yeah, I should do that. Oh yeah, I should do that, because I do that when I make a list. That's why I like my checklist. Okay, this is what I should do. So this is something now I can check off my list that I got this done, right? Until we do the next one. So any comments, questions, anything that popped up for you? Barb.
I like how simple it is, and it's all right there. So if you need review over and over again, because I know I do, especially because I got way out of practice, and I'm like, okay, this is really good for me.
I agree. So let's say you go on vacation or you have a life something happen where you get kind of out of the mojo and you want to get back in. It's right here for you just to kind of, sharpen your skills again and remember how this all works. So I agree. It's great. Anything else? Okay. Well, thanks guys for being on, and we will. I'll have to check out module 2, and then we'll post for next week when we'll do that. So, thanks for being on, guys. You have a great night. See ya.
Thanks. You too. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Barb. Bye, Barb.
Hi.